I would like you to imagine just for a moment, you're hanging out with your friends, it's been a long week, and you've been brown bagging it to save up for this particular day. But you guys have one problem: where to go. Hi, my name is James, UX designer for this project, and I would like to introduce our solution for decision fatigue, Restaurant Passport. Today, I would like to go over the process we are taking to build this project and make it a reality. We start with our project brief. Here, our goal is to understand all our requirements so that we can build a product not only enjoyable for our users, but one they'd be proud to share. So what is the problem we are attempting to solve? This brings me back to the intro. Decision fatigue will never prevent our users from hunting down the next most delicious meal. At their fingertips, users will be able to view the restaurants they've been to, have suggestions at the ready for any occasion or taste, and brag to their friends about all the cool eateries they've experienced. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's examine how we got here. In our discovery, we found that many foodies use search engines like Yelp and Google Maps to find their next dining adventure. Although they provide some information, it always led our users back to the familiar, just not personal enough. So we dug a little deeper. We had to make a plan. We started with making general assumptions, then taking those assumptions and making risk factors accordingly. Afterwards, we developed several hypotheses where we developed user interview questions so that we can gather as much data as we could. But what were our competitors up to? What were they doing or not doing? How were they serving or underserving the market? After careful analysis, we found that most cater to the general public and not to foodies in particular. But who exactly is our foodie? Personas and proto-personas help to keep our focus on who we're designing for. We create them to help guide our design decision-making and keep our users at the top of our minds. Which leads to another question needed to be answered. How will our users engage with our product? After carefully defining who our users are, we found that creating a journey map helps us understand our users' journey from a high level. Here we made some interesting discoveries about how users engage with our product, specifically the different touch points that ultimately revealed tangible pain points. For instance, we found that limiting restaurant reviews and comments to 280 characters, similar to Twitter, solved a major pain point. In the past, users felt stressed by other apps like Yelp to provide greater detail in their reviews and comments. However, providing limited character input alleviates that problem. Surveys and user interviews support our findings. Finally, user flows are visual and technical representations of our users' actual cycle through our product. It demonstrates every route our users can and eventually will take within our site. Also, we use these flows to confirm what works and what doesn't. It allows us to make very detailed decisions, and it is a valuable tool for helping developers visualize their role in the project. Thanks for listening, and feel free to ask questions or email us back with feedback.